यशोधानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोधानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारि यमुनतीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजाकचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। Today we will continue to see Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, chapter 23rd, text 28 and 29. So text 28 doesn't have purport, so I just read the translation. You should thus return to sacrificial arena because your husbands, the learned brahmanas, are householders and need your assistance to finish their respective sacrifices. Text 29. Word to word. श्रीपत्न्य उवाच मा एवं विभो अर्हति भवान् गदितुं नृशंसं सत्यं कुरुष्व निगमं तव पादमूलं प्राप्ता वयं धाम पदा तुलसीधामा पदा अवसृष्टं केशै निवोधुम् अतिलङ्घ्य समस्त धून् श्रीपत्न्य उवाच ऊचुः yeah but how this I don't know, I will try. Mayam vibho ratha bhagavan gaditum risansham satyam kurushva nigamam tava padamulam mayam vibho rathi bhagavan gaditum nishamsam satyam kurushva nigamam tava padamulam prapta vayam tulasi dhama padavarishtam prapta vayam tulasi dhama padavarishtam kesher nivodhum atilangya samasta bandhun kesher nivodhum atilangya samasta bandhun श्रीपत्न्य ऊचुः Maivam vibho rati bhagavan gaditum rishamsam. Satyam kurushva nigamam tava padamulam. Prapta vayam tulasi dhama padavarishtam. Keshair nivodum atilangya samasta bandhun. Please repeat. Shri Patnya Uchuhu. Maivam vibhurahitam bhavan gaditum shamsham. Anyone else? Shri Patnya Uchuhu. Maivam vibhurahita bhavan gaditam rishamsham. Matajis. Shri Patnya Uchuhu. Word to word. Shri Patnayu Uchuhu. The wives of the Brahmanas said, Ma, not evam, like this, Vibho, O Almighty Lord, Arhati, ought, Bhavan, you, Gaditum, to speak, Nishamsam, harshly, Satyam, true, Kurushva, please make, Nigamam, the promise given in the revealed scripture, Tava, your, Padamulam, the base of the lotus feet, Prapta, having obtained, Vayam, we, Tulasi Dhama, the garland of Tulasi leaves, Pada, by your foot, Avasrishtam, neglectfully kicked away. I don't know, it's here like this. Keshai, upon our hair. Nivodhum, in order to carry. Athilangya, rejecting. Samasta, all. Bandhun, relations. Translation and purport. by the disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of His International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Translation. The wives of the Brahmanas replied, O Almighty One, please do not speak such cruel words. Rather, you should fulfill your promise that you always reciprocate with your devotees in kind. Now that we have attained your lotus feet, we simply wish to remain here in the forest, so we may carry upon our heads the garlands of tulasi leaves. You may neglectfully kick away with your lotus feet. We are ready to give up all material relationships. Purport. Here the Brahmanas' wives are saying something similar to what the gopis say at the beginning of the Rasa dance. When Lord Krishna tells them to go home as well. Like this verse, the gopis' statement begin with the words Maivam Vibho Rati Bhavan Gaditum Nishamsam. Nigama refers to the Vedic literature, which states that one who surrenders at the lotus feet of Lord does not return to this material world. Thus Brahmanas' wives appeal to the Lord that since they had surrendered to Him, it is unfair for Him to order them to return to their materialistic husbands. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, the Lord Krishna might have pointed out to the Brahmanas' wives, you young ladies are members of the aristocratic Brahmana community. So how can you surrender at the feet of a merry cowherd boy? To this, the ladies might have replied, since we have already surrendered at your lotus feet, and since we desire to become your servants, we are obviously not maintaining a false identification as members of the so-called Brahmana community. You can easily ascertain this from our words. Lord Krishna might have replied, I am a cowherd boy, and my proper maidservants and girlfriends are the cowherd girls, the gopis. The wives might have answered, true, let them be so. Let them shine forth if you are embarrassed in front of your relatives to make Brahmana ladies your maidservants. We certainly don't want to embarrass you. We will not go to your village, but will rather remain in Vrindavana, like the presiding deities of the forest. We simply desire to perfect our lives by even a slight trace of connection with you. Thus, by the spiritual insight of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, we learn that Brahmanas' wives offered to remain at a distance and simply take the tulasi leaves that would fall from the lotus feet of Krishna, or be crushed by the feet of his girlfriends when he would embrace them. The ladies offered to carry these tulasi leaves upon their heads, thus renouncing the desire to become Krishna's intimate girlfriends or maidservants, a position they knew was difficult to achieve. The young Brahmana ladies begged to remain in Vrindavana forest. If the Lord had then asked, then what will your family members say? They would have replied, we have already transcended our so-called relatives because we are seeing you, the Supreme Lord, face to face. Quite a big purport. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swaminiti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Patnaya Uchuhu Maivam Vibhor Rati Bhavan Gaditum Nrishamsam Satyam Kurushva Nigamam Tava Padamulam Prapta Vayam Tulasi Dhama Padhavar Vasrishtam Keshair Nibodhum Atilangya Samasta Bandhun. Translation. The wives of Brahmanas replied, O mighty one, please do not speak such cruel words. Rather, you should fulfill your promise that you always reciprocate with your devotees in kind. Now that we have attained your lotus feet, we simply wish to remain here in the forest, so we may carry upon our heads the garland of tulasi leaves you may neglectfully kicked away with your lotus feet. We are ready to give up all material relationships. Hare Krishna. So, we are continuing to see the Brahmana's wives blessed, chapter 23. So, as a recap, we know that Gopas want to serve Krishna and Balaram 24/7. So, they were thinking, oh, Krishna and Balaram didn't take any food. So, for them to eat, they say that we are hungry and approach Krishna Balaram and ask for some food, prasadam, it's food to eat. Then then Krishna and Balaram, they instruct that nearby some Smartha Brahmanas are performing some sacrifice to go to heavenly planets. So then Krishna instructs them to go and tell the name of Lord Balaram and beg for some food. Then this Smartha Brahmanas, they are so much absorbed in their fruitive activities that they couldn't recognize the representatives of Supreme Lord, neither Supreme Lord himself. So at one point they didn't even answer yes or no. So it is such a neglectful way they sent away the Gopas back. Then again they come back to Lord Krishna and Balaram and say that we have been reciprocated in this way, not even reciprocation, just neglected. Then Krishna pacifies, smiles and pacifies. Okay, begging means this is normal. Some may give, most of them or may give, may not give. So don't worry. Now Lord already knows He is Paramatma, Sarvasya Chaham Hridhi Sannivishto. So Lord knows that Brahmana's wives are pure devotees of Lord. So he want to use this opportunity to reciprocate with his devotees. Then immediately Lord says, okay, now you approach the Brahmana's wives in their home and you can ask, say my name and ask for alms. Then taking this instruction, they go back to the Brahmana's house and they approach the Dvijapatnis and ask for some food. Immediately, they become anxious. Devotees. Lord Krishna is asking. Here we can see we are offering six time offering and 6 arati. So everything on time. So devotees serving Arsha Vigraha. Here Lord in His own form He has appeared and is asking His devotees. So immediately that anxiety, oh, I have to bring. So immediately they bring all the pots and fill all the whatever varieties they made to full pot so that they can offer it to Krishna. And immediately they also said, we will accompany you and we will directly take darshan of Krishna and give it. And they came all the way and they met Krishna and Balaram, offered their obeisances, prayers. Then before that, it's described, Prabhupada writes that this Dvijapatnis, through their eyes, they pull the Krishna inside their heart and they embraced Lord to their fullest satisfaction. Thus, the burning desire of separation from Krishna was satiated. Then Lord also reciprocated and made them sit comfortably. Then yesterday we saw a few philosophical discussions were also there. Lord was saying about the importance of self and soul, many things, and importance of pure devotional service, unmotivated, uninterrupted devotional service. Then now we can see now Lord want to send them back, because these Brahmanas want to complete their sacrifice things. In Yagya, you can see, especially Grahas Ashrama, this fire sacrifice is recommended. So husband alone cannot do it, so they need assistance from wife, so that the Yagya is completed. Here it may be a paradox. Why Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam? Lord is saying surrender everything and take up. But here the devotees surrendered and came here, but Lord want to send them back. So this is beyond my scope. Later on, I can ask devotees, senior devotees, they will guide. Varnashrama is important. So here also we can see brahmacharis joining full time. They have to go through so many troubles. Similarly, when Dvijapatnis left home, we can see they in spite of so many obstacles, or they're obstructed by their own family members, husbands, they want to go to Krishna and surrender. So similarly, we can see here we are preaching, and Prabhupada books are being distributed throughout the world, and this Brahmanda Brahmite Kone Bhagavan Jiva. So like this, the living entity being, after roaming through higher planetary system, lower planetary system, going through all fruitive activities, mental speculation, at last getting nicely kicked by Maya, that this material world is suffering, not a place for our enjoyment. Then then that soul, particular soul, comes to a point, okay, this is something wrong, what I am doing. Let me start with Atato Brahma Jignasa. So this is how the spiritual journey begins. This Mahamaya, she is doing the thankless task. She is a pure devotee of Lord, but what to do? Jiva's conditioned souls want to enjoy independent of Krishna. So Mahamaya doing this thankless task of putting one in threefold miseries: birth, death, old age and disease. So that that soul comes to a point of searching what is spiritual life, whom am I, who is God, what is my relationship with God. So thus begins the spiritual journey. And we can see these souls are waiting. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sankirtan movement is carried forward by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So he instigated this book distribution. We can see while book distribution, we meet so many people who, even without explaining, they are just grabbing the books. Oh, it is like I have been waiting for these books for many lifetimes. So we have seen one experience in book distribution. To our surprise, it was a Christian house. Mataji was there and husband was there. Mataji opened the door, and I just showed a Bhagavad Gita. See, this is a science of God. She immediately grabbed. And just she don't want to live, and I told, please take this. Then husband stopped. Then somehow she argued, and immediately she took. And I can see the tears in her eyes. Like, we don't know. They got trapped because of their own material desires. Prahlad Maharaj says in Bhagavatam 7th canto that every jiva, when he is getting trapped by external energy, there is a seed of desire, lusty desire is being sowed. Just like here we are cultivating devotional service to get a Bhakti Lata Beach, but by nature, when Mahamaya traps a conditioned soul, that seed of lusty desire is put in. This seed, by any material means or by any ritualistic means, by any fruitive activity or mental speculation or yogic perfection, we cannot remove this seed. This is external energy of Krishna, so potent, so powerful. Who can remove the seed? Prahlad Maharaj says to Lord Narsingdev, I think, this is a seed, every soul has in his heart. So, who can remove this seed? Only by costless mercy of pure devotees and pure representatives of Lord Sri Krishna. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in the right time. We can see how he brought the highest thing to the lowest person or lowest level of soul, who is conditioned in a very degraded and is in degraded existence of life. So that is given. So process is Shravanam Kirtanam. Yes, this seed, this otherwise the hard knot of material existence is cut by the words of pure devotees. That's why Shravanam is given top priority. So that's why we have to hear. So hearing means then from whom we have to hear, what to hear. We are hearing so many things, Gramya Katha. Our material life is so designed, from morning we can see. We hear from television, radio, no, hardly they use maybe, Facebook, WhatsApp, then friends, family members, so many things. Just at the end of the day, it is just a garbage. In no way it's going to cut that hard knot, but bind us more and more to the material existence. Since we don't have the knowledge, see, we can say, Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam taya apaharita chetasam. So, who is involved in enjoying their material life, enjoying their senses, bhoga, aishwarya, who are attracted to opulence, material opulence, they are the apaharita, their intelligence is taken away. So, we can see they have lost their spiritual intelligence. What to speak of material intelligence. Now hardly they are living like animals, eating, sleeping, mating, defending. So day after day it's going. But they have no clue what is the purpose of human life. So Prabhupada mercifully brought through his books this knowledge. When it is actually costless mercy. We can see here Gopas, they have Krita Punya Punja. They have did many lifetimes of pious activities to play with Krishna, dance with Krishna, fight with Krishna, eat with Krishna, jump on Krishna. So many things they are doing. And this Brahmana's wives, you can see, they are also devotees of Lord. They also attain this perfection by hearing. So whenever these vendors from Vrindavan, they used to hear about Krishna, about his beauty, about his activities. So in that way, they also did Shravanam Kirtanam and they also came to this level. But in Kali Yuga, we have no hope. If Prabhupada would not have come, then we can think what and where we will go. So Kali Yuga is full of Jagai Madai. Even Jagai Madai we can see, they are born in Brahmana family. But they were drunkards, woman mongers, woman hunters. So like this, Kalau Shrudra Sambhava. In Kali Yuga, everyone is Shrudra. Because their Maya Apakrita Jnana, their intelligence is taken away. So therefore, you can see the special mercy of Prabhupada. He came to give the highest thing. Even the most sinful person, by taking up devotional service, can go back home, back to God and see Krishna in one lifetime. Prabhupada says, 4 regulative principles, 16 round chanting, and serve spiritual master. Then 100% guarantee that within one lifetime, if you execute pure devotional service, Anya Abhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karma Adi Anavrita, devoid of all kinds of fruitive activities, mental speculations, and attaining yogic mystic powers, any other thing other than just pure desire to serve Krishna and spiritual master, then we can go within one lifetime. Then that is the highest benediction what Prabhupada gave. This was brought in line from Krishna himself. Lord Chaitanya, he came and Krishna himself only can give that love of Godhead. Who else can? We can say, have you ever heard gold being distributed freely? Maybe in king's time you would have heard, like king may give away gold to common people. Praja, he takes care of Praja. So that gold, even today we are going for donations, we are asking for temple construction. Hardly we can see, they think many times, because something is going away from them. So since they have that high attachment for Bhoga Aishwarya, they don't want to give anything so easily. So some time ago, I think one devotee, he was getting gold in form of for donation. So you can see how hard to get gold from, or someone gives it freely. Maybe devotees would have given that. So like that, this highest treasure, Golakera Premadana Harinama Sankirtana. And this Narottam Das Thakur has given the Vedic conclusions in his song, that this treasure of divine love in Goloka Vrindavan has descended as congregational chanting of Lord Hari's holy names. So in this way, this highest treasure has been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it is freely distributed. Not that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has saw what is his qualification, who is he, what is his background, nothing. What is it? Yare deka tare kaha Krishna Upadesh. So whomever you see, wherever you see, please give him bestow this Lord Hari's name. So in this way, it was freely distributed. We have one pastime also, Sanatan Goswami. He was there, and one greedy and poor Brahmana approached him. Please give me something, or whatever you have, you give me. Like that he was asking. Then Sanatan Goswami said, okay, see in that garbage, there is Chintamani, which is highest touchstone, which can turn anything into gold. Then that greedy Brahmana quickly ran to that garbage and we picked up. And he just saw, and immediately he came to his senses. Hey, it is in garbage. There must be something higher than this, more valuable than this, with Sanatan Goswami. Then he immediately went back to him and asked, see, you have thrown this in garbage and you're telling me to take. Don't lie, you have something more valuable than this. Then Sanatan Goswami says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this most highest valuable, Golakera Premadana, this treasure of love of Godhead that he had. Then immediately Brahmana realizes this and surrenders and accepts him as spiritual master. Then he also becomes a pure devotee of Lord. So in this way, one attains pure devotional service. Within one lifetime it's possible. Some devotee asked Prabhupada, how much time does it take to become Krishna conscious? Prabhupada said, 1 second, 1 minute, something like that. So it's not difficult process, it's easy. Only thing we are struggling, Manasastriyani Indriyani, we are just struggling with our senses and mind day after day. Now we are engaged. But grossly we may not engage in sense gratification, but this subtle body is always disturbing, especially the mind. Mind is, since we have samskaras, for many lifetimes we are associated with so many things. So it's like a pond, suddenly one bubble comes. We don't know from where that bubble came. So like that, from our subconscious mind, previous vasana samskaras, there may come up many bubbles at regular intervals. So that's why we should be careful. We should remember the instruction of spiritual master. Of course, we are hearing for that only. When in times of distress and danger, we should remember. Yeah, Ajamila did that, but he couldn't overcome his desire to enjoy that prostitute. At last, he is come to that desire. So, there Ajamila's, he was devoid of association. So, if he had association, then immediately that would have been stopped. So best thing is, we are chanting process, everything is genuine. Spiritual master is genuine. Are we genuine? That is the point. So if you are genuine, then the mind may defeat us. At one point, we may be weak, or mind may overtake intelligence. It may not meditate on spiritual master's instruction. We are weak actually. We should know our position. We are especially in Kali Yuga and this modern technology, gadgets, completely asuric civilization. So in this, at least India is far better. Western countries, devotees are struggling. Whenever they go to book distribution, they have to see half-naked women. They have to come across drunkards. So many things they are, and most dangerous situations. At one point, Prabhupada disciple, forgot name, he was put at gunpoint, and he was Lord inspired from his heart, he just put his little finger in the gun. Now you should, then it become that serious moment become a joke, and he said okay, go, and he took the book. So like this, Lord protects his devotees who are seriously engaged in this Sankirtana movement. But coming back to the point, this puja pratishtha labha, the desire for name, fame, respect, it's very dangerous. Whenever we do, executing devotional service will give you so many things. You are empowered by spiritual master. Krishna will give you intelligence. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Bhajatam priti purvakam. When you execute devotional service with full desire to serve Krishna and Guru with full love, then dadami buddhi yogam tam, Krishna gives a full intelligence. Because this, even though we are washing pots, then restaurant, hotels also they are washing pots. What's the difference? You can see same pots, same washing, same process, everything. But what makes one thing spiritual, one thing material is we are practicing Krishna consciousness. Nirbandhe Krishna Sambandhe. Whatever related to Krishna and whatever process we are taking up under a bona fide spiritual master, that brings us to the spiritual platform. So that outside pot washing in hotel or restaurant doesn't give that benefit. But here, even the smallest service you do, that is a permanent account. So this spiritual activity automatically, like you, as Krishna gives you more intelligence and Guru empowers, you automatically get name, fame, respect, everything. But these Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Maharaj said in one lecture, this we cannot digest. Like half-cooked rice. We have experience in Vrindavan while traveling maybe. So at one point we got half-cooked rice and some devotee got diarrhea and all. So we cannot digest it. So similarly, whatever puja pratishtha labha, it belongs to Guru. We have to forward it to Guru. Like Maharaj gives it back to Prabhupada, glorifies him. And Prabhupada glorifies his Guru. Like this, that goes ultimately to Supreme Personality of Godhead. So if you start taking this, it's subtle. No one can notice. Puja pratishtha labha, you are enjoying name, fame, glory, respect. So immediately they may not notice, but you can see in our activities, behavior, things, speech, it will be revealed on time as time goes. So how to overcome this? Association again, association of devotees. We should reveal our mind in confidential to person whom you fully depend, or you can open up your mind. You have to open up, otherwise you alone, we don't have that strength to fight with Maya. She is external energy of Krishna. She can create, maintain, and destroy universe. She has that much potency. What we are nothing in front of her power. Yeah, illusory energy. So even like big stalwart sages, Vishwamitra or Saubhari Muni, we can see how they have come to such a high yogic powers. They were doing so much austerities. Yeah, this we cannot come over Maya, or we cannot overtake Maya. This we should understand. She is very, very powerful. Bahiranga Shakti. So here we can see people, devotees in starting stage, they read books, they chant, they do service, but problem is they think devotional service initially, because of lack of knowledge and or it takes time to attain the devotional service. So initially we start speculating. Okay, this can be good. Let me eat once a day. Let me sleep 1 hour a day. This, yeah, we are over enthusiastic. That is good actually. Enthusiasm is very important, but it should not be over enthusiastic. Independently speculate and independently devise our own methods and process. That will lead us to nowhere than being puffed up and fall down one day. So better we take instruction from spiritual master and his pure representatives and follow up the process. Then we can easily. That's why. Otherwise, why Krishna would have said "Susukum kartum aveyam." Easily done, joyfully done. If devotional service is in one place, it said "Shurasya dhara vishita duratya." It's very dangerous. Like we are walking on the razor sharp blade. Another said. Krishna says it's Susukum Kartamavim. It's both contradictory. Yes, it is Shurasya Dhara. When it becomes more dangerous like walking on a razor sharp blade, when we don't follow the instruction of spiritual master, don't follow authority, we start speculating. In the name of devotional service, we just be on mental platform and one day we'll get the heavy cut. That time it's too late to realize. Better we take the path Susukum Kartumavyam. How? When we follow our authority, spiritual master. We just, this humility is very important. Humility is not something, it's tying hands and doing dandavat, saying vanchas. Humility is following the instructions. Many times Guru Maharaj said that this instruction, who follows the instruction, that is real humbleness. So that comes by practice. Yeah, Rome was not built overnight. So every day is an opportunity to surrender. Every day we can again meditate on and take association of devotees and take it seriously. But this, even if we reveal our mind, yeah, that will help at one point. But prayer is also very important. Because this puja pratishtha labha, it's very subtle, we cannot identify immediately. You can see, like even Prabhupada times, there one nice pastime happened. Think Yamuna Devidasi, Yamuna Mataji. She was doing everything very nicely and she was bringing bhoga to offer. She want to impress Prabhupada. Or just make Prabhupada notice, something like that pastime. It goes like that. And she forgets to cover the bhoga. So everything done so nicely, but when that slightest desire to, it's not they are doing wantedly, everyone is conditioned, yeah, they are disciples of Prabhupada, but we should take lessons from them. So we can immediately see. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam taya aparhita chetasam. Immediately intelligence is taken away. Forgot to cover the bhoga. So like this in our day-to-day also we can see. When we sing or when we give lectures or whatever we do, even cooking or anything, book distribution, nice score, 2-3 Bhagavatam sets, 2-3 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. The moment we think, okay, I will get name, fame, respect, or someone is recognizing me, wow, I'm great, I'm better devotee than you, I'm nice, then immediately Maya Pagritanyana, your intelligence is taken away by Maya. Krishna no more gives you Dadami Buddhi Yogantam. We immediately come down to material platform. However good we may perform or do, it should be done for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. Otherwise, even during Kirtan we can see, Jayadvaita Maharaj was also saying in one lecture, that we can see if that Kirtan is done exclusively for the pleasure of Krishna, Hari Guru Vaishnava, and the holy name, then we can see that internal potency, how it acts. Everyone will be enthusiastic, everyone will be jumping, everyone is singing nicely. But as soon as we think I'm a good singer, I'm great, I'm this, just you are singing to attract opposite sex, then immediately what happens? We fall down to material platform. So we should be very, very careful. That's why we should always meditate. See, this Puja Pratishtha Labha is like Sukra Vishta. Sukra means pig, stool. You know, Prabhupada says that these pigs are very fond of stool. Stool is nothing but sodium hypophosphate. This is very, very rich in sodium hypophosphate. This makes a pig very fatty and plumpy, and it's very fond of that chemical found in stool. And pig is considered the lowest, it eats the stool of other living entities. So basically, then think of Sukra Vishta, pig stool, how the most nastiest in the creation maybe. So we should think this Puja Pratishtha Labha as Sukra Vishta. It's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita at one place. This Sukra Vishta, so if our mind simply thinks of Puja Pratishtha Labha, tendency to enjoy independent of Krishna, immediately we should think, okay, this is Sukra Vishta. How can I eat Sukra Vishta? This is how we have to chastise the mind. Bhaksidant Maharaj said, morning beat the mind 100 times with your broom, and evening with 100 times with your slippers. So mind is nasty thing. We have associated and we have created our impressions. We should be responsible for that. But also, it should totally depend on devotees' association. And take up this process. And you can see, in devotional service, nothing is waste. In Bhagavad Gita, Prapa Punya Kritam Lokan Ushitva Shashwati Samaha Suchinam Srimatam Gehe Yoga Brashto Bijayate. So even if you do, by unfortunately, because of our own material desires, we fall down at some point, then, but here Krishna says, like, they are given another chance. Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe. They take birth in good pious families, or they take birth in rich aristocratic family. Yeah, that is good. But why to waste this opportunity? We can see this. Recently we went for a collection. So we met one very super rich person who gives donation 75 to 1 crore rupees every year as charity. So he is born rich family, yeah, because of either his devotion. He has Damodara in his altar, Yashoda and Damodar. So somehow he is linked to Krishna, but problem he got even though he took birth in rich family, he lost his opportunity to practice devotional service. He is bewildered by his opulence. We are conditioned. So anytime anything can happen. So we can see what happened. He started charity, he opened old age home, he did for many years. 100 people he maintained, old age home, not a joke. Even one mother, father, old age is very difficult to maintain, very, very difficult. He maintained 100 people, so how much he would have spent, how much he would have taken care. But his top priority was Bhogaishwarya. So he gave up that also, and he did. Now he is saying that, okay, we were just preaching also. So he said, you're talking about next birth, karma, I will become a dog, whatever. I'm not seeing it. Now I'm seeing my family circle. First myself, then family circle, then society. This is my priority. See, they are poor and they are hungry. First feed them. Then how can you, when they are hungry, you go and preach Hare Krishna, they will accept something, or Bhagavad Gita, they will take Bhagavad Gita. So it's not like argument, but still we don't want to give up. So we put some points. Okay, it's like saving. Prabhupada gave a very good example. A drowning person is there and you just want to save his clothes. What kind of saving is this? And the person is obviously going to drown. And you are feeding him. Okay, now temporary problems you are solving. After your death, who will take care of them? Or in next life, who will take care of them? He says, no, I don't reject Krishna. My focus is on charity, like that. It's something like now you can see famous film stars are saying, கடவுள் இல்லைன்னு சொல்லலை, கடவுள் இருந்தால் நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு. So in that way, God is not there, but if God is there, it will be good. So it is as good as atheism, you know. This is, they are thinking they are smartly putting words, word jugglery. So he was saying so many things. So we can see, even though he was rich, he is doing so many charity works, but he hardly gave for our temple, you know. So it's a very dangerous situation. Even we take birth again in rich family. Okay, take for example, okay, pious family or devotees family also. We have seen our own Gurukul. A nice boy was studying. In 2 years, mother said, oh, I cannot live without my child. Diamond merchants. Okay. Then they took him back. Is what? So we don't know. No surety that, again I will take birth in devotee family and my mother and father will support to stay in Gurukul and learn Krishna conscious. Now he is in Karmi school, become a Karmi almost. So we don't know. So we need not wait for next life. It's very dangerous. So better we use this opportunity. Prabhupada has given assurance. 4+16. So within this life we can go back to Godhead. So we have to pray constantly. Balaram gives us strength, spiritual strength. Maharaj mentions in many lectures that Balaram gives us spiritual strength. We pray to him for intelligence and spiritual strength. Yeah, and we cannot approach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without mercy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So we pray to Lord Nityananda, who is non-different from Balaram. Please save me from tossing of this material nature. And we associate with devotees. With point, we have joined, we have given up the life, everything. But you don't want to take up the process and you want to speculate your own things. Then you are wasting. Shamaeva hi kevalam. What is the use? So better we take up and with all humility we follow the instructions and we serve devotees nicely. Then we can see, just like how Lord appeared when Uttara was calling for protection. When Ashwadama sent Brahmastra towards Parikshit, who was in the womb of Uttara, immediately Lord appeared. So like that, Lord will appear immediately in our hearts, and our devotional service will be established on pure platform, and serve spiritual master and go back to Godhead within this lifetime. So yeah, Prabhupada is saying means then you came up to giving up everything, just like this Dvijapatnis. We have given up, you have seen when we joined how much difficulties you would have faced. Parents, friends, relatives, social pressure, so many things. In spite of you all had good opportunity to survive in this material world. Good profession, good house, beautiful wife, so many things. But we have given up. Now we have come here, and if we don't take up this process and we don't have faith on Prabhupada's instruction, then no point of wasting time here. better we go back to material life. It's not we voluntarily. Maya will take away one day. Like you need not search for Maya. Prabhupada says in purport in first canto that Vyasadeva was meditating after instruction of Narad Muni. Then he saw Krishna, and just behind Krishna there was Mahamaya. So we need not go in search of Maya. The moment we leave Krishna conscious activities or instruction, we fail to follow the instruction of spiritual master and authorities, immediately material energy will capture us and make us think that we are doing good, everything is perfect, we are going on right path. One day we will disappear. So better we pray and take shelter of devotees, Hari Guru Vaishnava and holy name, and go back to Godhead. And this will continue. Now here Brahmana wives were told to go back to their house, but as a guidance, I just ask Krishna's Prabhu, is how to understand this. Sarvadhanman Parityaja is order of Krishna. Now they have surrendered, saw Krishna face to face. Now Krishna is telling Dvija Patnis to go back and engage in their family duties. So how to understand? Bro, can you give me mic? Dorka. Okay.
Turning back. Otherwise, especially they are married women, so that's the only way. How they are, otherwise that's how the system works. Otherwise, what they will do, how they will serve alone. Many times Prabhupada says that the women are always under the shelter of men, and when they are young, father takes care, then when they grown up, then the husband, then elderly son, like that. They are under, because they are, like Prabhupada say, they are like a child is, the women's weaker section, so they need some protection. So that's the point.
Yes, ma'am. Hare Krishna. I finish here. Any questions? Any corrections? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंद।